All right, let's talk about AI. We usually think of it as pure logic, right? Cold, hard data. But what if, and this is the big question, what if that same tech could actually boost something deeply human, like our sense of purpose at work? I know, it sounds like a total contradiction, but that's exactly what we're going to dig into. This unexpected team up of AI and what's called spiritual intelligence. So that really brings us to the big puzzle here. Can a machine, something built on ones and zeros, really help us find more meaning in our jobs? It just feels wrong, doesn't it? But the argument we're looking at says not only is it possible, it might just be the secret sauce for the future of how we lead. Okay, before we go any further, let's get one thing straight. When we talk about spiritual intelligence, or SQ, we are not talking about religion. Not at all. In the workplace, it's a much simpler idea. It's just recognizing that we're all human, we have an inner life, and that life gets nourished when we do meaningful work and feel like we're part of a real community. So here's our game plan. We'll start with how AI and spiritual intelligence even connect in the first place. Then we'll see how it can boost our well-being and help build a more ethical workplace. After that, we'll take a deep dive into fair hiring practices, and finally, we'll tackle the really big challenges and why human oversight is so critical. All right, first up, AI meets spiritual intelligence. So, where do these two totally different worlds actually come together? Well, it all starts with something we hear about all the time: digital transformation. I mean, we already know AI is the engine driving so much change, right? It's automating the boring stuff, streamlining workflows. It's totally changing the game for how business is run. But that's just scratching the surface. And this is where it gets really interesting. When you use AI thoughtfully to take over those repetitive, frankly soul-crushing tasks, it does more than just make the company more efficient. It frees us up. It gives us back the time and mental space to do what we humans are actually good at: being creative, thinking strategically, and connecting with each other. Suddenly, AI's efficiency isn't just about speed, it's the key that unlocks more meaningful work for everyone. And, when you free people up to do more meaningful work, the next logical step is to think about how AI can directly support them as individuals. This is why the tech starts to feel a lot more personal. And we're not just talking theory here. This is already happening. Think about AI-powered coaching platforms, like BetterUp, that give you personalized career advice. Or smart systems that can sift through anonymous employee feedback and spot the warning signs of burnout before it becomes a full-blown crisis. You could even have AI seamlessly integrate mindfulness tools, like Headspace, right into the flow of your workday. It's all about creating a tech-enabled support system. You see, this all points to a really big shift in how we think about this stuff. The goal isn't to replace people, it's to augment them. It's about letting the machines handle the robotic parts of our jobs so we can be more human at work. And that right there is a direct line to feeling more satisfied and fulfilled in what we do. Now, when you have a whole team of people who feel supported and engaged, that positive vibe starts to scale up, right? So let's zoom out a bit. How does this partnership between AI and SQ actually shape the ethics of an entire company? Well, on a company-wide level, AI can be a huge force for good. Just imagine building AI systems that are designed from the ground up to be fair and transparent. Or think about leaders getting data-driven insights that gently nudge them toward making more compassionate, human-centered decisions. You can even take it global, using AI to monitor these crazy complex supply chains to make sure there aren't any unethical labor practices hiding in there. This is how a company goes from just having a mission statement hanging on the wall to actually living its values. It helps shift the focus from just pure profits to the greater good, weaving this idea of interconnectedness and care right into the DNA of the business. And speaking of ethics, there's probably no area where it's more important than in hiring. So let's really zoom in on this and see how AI can be a powerful tool for fighting bias and making the whole process fairer from the very beginning. So what does that actually look like in practice? Well, first, an AI can go through job descriptions and scrub out any biased language that might turn certain people away. Then, it can anonymize resumes so recruiters are just looking at skills and experience, not names, not backgrounds. It can even help deliver standardized objective skill tests. But that last step you see there, human oversight, that is, without a doubt, the most important piece of this entire puzzle. Because let's be clear, AI is not a perfect solution. And yeah, AI is definitely not a silver bullet here. The risks are massive. If you train an AI on biased historical data, guess what? It's just going to get really, really good at automating discrimination. That's why these safeguards are completely non-negotiable. You need regular audits to check for bias, you need AI that can actually explain its decisions, and you always need a human being to have the final say. Always. This idea that you absolutely need human judgment isn't just for hiring. It's really the critical caveat for this whole discussion. We have to be honest about the challenges and the very real limits of what AI should be doing. Because there's a very real danger here. If we start trying to outsource things that are uniquely human, like offering emotional support or making a moral judgment call to an algorithm, well, we risk creating a workplace that's super efficient but totally empty. We could end up dehumanizing the very places we spend most of our waking lives. Look, it's all about playing to the right strengths. AI is incredible at crunching data, finding patterns, and being efficient. But humans, we are essential for empathy, for moral reasoning, for understanding the nuance and context that a machine just can't grasp. The goal here is a partnership, not a competition. And to get this right, we have to face some really tough ethical questions head on, like where's the line between collecting helpful data and creepy surveillance? How do we make sure our algorithms aren't just baking in the inequalities of the past? And what's our responsibility to the people whose jobs are being completely changed by all this new tech? Ultimately, it all boils down to one simple, powerful truth. AI is a tool. A ridiculously powerful tool for sure, but its impact, whether it's for good or for bad, is going to be determined by the human values we choose to build into it. A human-centered approach isn't just a nice to have. It's the only way this works, the only way to make sure technology serves us and not the other way around. And that leaves us with a really important question to think about. AI is always going to be a mirror. It's going to reflect the values of the people who create and use it. So as we're building the future of work, we have to ask ourselves, what values do we want to see reflected back at us? What are we choosing to embed in the very tools that are shaping our world?